can move you, it can move you to tears. Beautiful melody that tickles my ears. Don't think of heaven or a God in the sky. My soul will sing forever when I die. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Design.
And Americans here welcoming you to the 6th episode of Colossal Championship Wrestling Titans. We're coming to you live from the inside of the Colossal Sim, and as usual we're kicking off with C1 Cup competition. Just getting underway, and here comes one half of the match. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors first. Currently making her way down, now fighting out of the red corner. She is the one-shot kid, Mia Nishimura. Now, Nishimura making her way to the ring proudly. And why wouldn't she be proud of the display she put up in her first couple appearances? Sure, she lost to both, to Kayla Turner, but when Tiffany Price ambushed her in the entryway during her entrance, she fought back. She did a lot of damage in return, and if it weren't for the referee not allowing her to return Price to the ring, we may very well see a 2-point one-shot kid right now, rather than the single point that she currently is on. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing her opponent, currently making her way down, now fighting out of the blue corner. She is the Catch, Kennedy Lex. Well, the Catch is here again, managing to pick up 2 points against Tiger Matsuda in her C1 Cup debut. Had her bye in the first round, meaning that she is here for the rest of the entire tournament run. 8 straight matches across 8 straight shows, or 8 straight weeks I should say, not 8 straight shows unless she gets, no, that's impossible, but referee Toyota Suzuki will be presiding. And win for the tornado kick. Nishimura gets out of dodge, and oh god, pump kick there to the shoulder. We of course are not just continuing the C1 Cup tonight, we have the 3-2-1 tournament, the other half of the bracket, to determine the second triple threat. The first was decided on Tuesday in real time about 6 hours ago. We saw the Shadow Syndicate, Rebel Right, and the Puerto Rican Punishment Brigade advance. Well, one of 4 teams from each of the 3 8-person 4-way tag team matches we have later on will get their say. And float over forearm with no punches to the face. Here's a lariat. Stop in the face, no. Ooh. Went for the spinning kick, but kind of went for a lower version of the spinning 47 or a whirling candy almost. Sleeper hold there. Jawbreaker to get free. Lex thinking fast on her feet to escape what could have been disastrous circumstance. Forearm chop, punch, kicks out the knee, savage kick to the face. Leg hooked. 1, kick out. I mean, this is one of those situations where you have to really back yourself inside the ring. And if you aren't going to back yourself inside the ring, then who the bloody hell will? The Grip broken free into a neck breaker. Avoiding whatever Nishimoto had in mind and hit someone of her own. Did the catch. Speaking of catch, try and catch this. Neck breaker, roll through to start it off. Went for a cutter, reversed lariat. Almost takes the head off. Now to the top rope goes Nishimoto. Pulling Lex to her feet. Looking for a second and third points. Across body. What was that kick to the midsection? The twist of fate stunner. Into the pin. Referee there to count these shoulders. 1, 2, kick out. It's not just tournament competition we have going on tonight. We'll also be seeing a grudge match between Caleb Adams and Kevin Parsons, this time under regular rules, not first blood style, but kick out at 2 from Lex almost interrupts us. And damn right crowd, the Colossal Sam breaking out in a women's wrestling chant. There's a reason that the C1 Cup is comprised solely of female talent. That is because they are the premier of this division. We've seen it with Veronica Showtime before, one of our more dominant champions in the World Heavyweight Division. Top of the card, and the winner of the C1 Cup, let me remind you, will get a shot at the Conquer After Blackpool for the World Heavyweight Championship. This time I will actually do my counting correctly, meaning that Morgan Justice doesn't get screwed over again. And that doesn't happen to anyone else. But the roll up into the bridging pin, the 1 kick out immediately by Nishimoto, not entertaining it whatsoever. Red, white, and blue versus the purple and yellow, and oh, caught out the sky. Slammed down off the ropes. The oh god, leaping sit down on the lowest stomach. 2, 3, and Nishimoto just ruthless with it, just crashing down a place you do not want to crash down on any time of day, let alone at this time of the hour, or this hour of the day. But Nishimoto managing to pick up the victory here over Kennedy Lex. Well, now she has a perfectly square record, 1-1-1. Kennedy Lex 1-1, and pinfall victory means Nishimoto, the one-shot kid, emerges victorious. She's just soaking in the adoration. She says, yeah, that's me, I did that. Pinfall victory for Nishimoto over Kennedy Lux in this one. Or Kennedy Lex, excuse me. Now let's get ready for our next contest, the first of 3 Fatal 4-Way Tag Team bouts we are going to see tonight, one fall to a finish in the 4-3-2-1 tournament. Here come the competitors first. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a Fatal 4-Way Tag Team bout and is a part of the 4-3-2-1 tournament. Introducing the competitors first, currently making their way down, now fighting at the red corner, a team of Ray Hughes and Carl Hammett. They are the Grapple Division. Ray Hughes on your left screen, Carl Hammett on your right. They are looking to be the #1 team here in CCW. We've got a world-class tag team division, and that is proven so with this very tournament. 24 teams all vying for a shot at Stagnation's World Class Tag Team Championship. And I say Stagnations, not Sotelo and Fred's. Stagnations because the Freebird rule being called into effect. Same for the World Trios Championships. Veronica Showtime on the scout for a replacement third for the Trios match because Lance Knight threw down the Golden Gauntlet and is challenging every single champion to a gauntlet match for the World Heavyweight Championship at Conquer Blackpool. But ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the second team, currently making their way down, they are fighting at the neutral corner, being accompanied to the ring by and representing Northern Exposure, the team of Lexi Lemieux and Blair Bouchard. Well, you can see Grant Gauthier, Dexter Jardines, and Silas Cross accompanying the ladies of Northern Exposure. They won their debut match. It was a tag team Hell in a Cell contest against the Battleflies at Conquer Carolina, and tonight they look to carry on that momentum towards perhaps championship gold. So look around the Colossal scene. They do not seem impressed at this situation. They thought that by all rights they should be the #1 contenders for defeating the last people to unsuccessfully challenge in Stagnation's former reign, but the gatekeepers of the tag team division, Battleflies, may be. But just because you've walked through the gate does not mean you've arrived at the house. Yeah, hey Ben. This is an active effort for me to do 6 today, 7 and 8 tomorrow for me, and then on my Monday, everyone else's Sunday, I'm planning to do CCW Conquer Blackpool. What time of day I do it, I don't know, but if you feel like, well, if you're free to do commentary that day, you let me know a time and I will accommodate yourself if you want to join commentary or just be able to watch live. But that is if you're free. If you're not, perfectly fine. But ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the third team fighting out of the other neutral corner. They are the Varsity Club, Brody Blackwell and Xander Nichols. Brody to your left, Xander to your right, and this is a stacked lineup of teams here. Varsity Club and Grapple Division, very similar methodologies inside of the squared circle. They're going to make it so, well, known, really, as they go against each other here. I don't really know what's going on with Xander Nichols here, but hey, if he likes it, that's all that matters, right? And I believe the final team about to make their arrival. Oh, right. I'd forgotten who the fourth team was here. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the fourth and final team, being accompanied to the ring by Henry and Hank Allen and the CCW Openweight Champion Angus Wyatt, representing Destined, the team of Paulo Jr. and Buckwheat. Out the 5 lads of Destined, ambling down towards the ring. Angus leaving the championship in the back. Hank and Henry Allen following him out to accompany the competitors for this match. Buckwheat, Paulo Jr., Kanchi Resukela, the Lucha Libre Psychopath, respectively, starting off the title hunt for people not named Angus. Oh, this will be Sunday, I think. Yeah, Sunday. Unless Sunday is also going to be WrestleMania with Anthony, because, actually. Because it's a 2-night thing nowadays. I know how time zones work. Aha. But here we are. Haley Rose reportedly guarding the Openweight Championship backstage. And we are underway. Absolute bedlam, chaos, carnage. That is what we've got on store for you right now. As Varsity Club, Grapple Division, Northern Exposure, and Destined will look to advance in the 4-3-2-1 tournament. Oh my. Side rushing leg sweep. Ooh. I completely forgot that WrestleMania was even this weekend. Damn, how much WWE I bother watching. Like, to be honest, I forgot. Was it Revolution? Whatever AEW's pay-per-view was last week. I'd forgotten that was happening until the day of, and I got pinged by a server that was doing watch along. So I did watch that. Oof. That was a convenience of I happened to be home whilst it was happening. And WrestleMania, only match that minorly intrigues me is Brock over, but that's more because, I mean, that's a cool sounding match, but I don't want to watch that, so I won't. Oh my god, thumbtacks in the ring. Dear Lord, roll up. Broken up. Oh god, elbow definitely driven into Brody Blackwell's lower half, shall we say. Oh, Northern Light suplex onto the tax, and she's barefoot underneath those kickbacks. So that could be disastrous. Punch in the midsection. Oh god. This is chaos. Okay. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. That is... Nah. I mean, it's a show. You can tell that people who regularly watch wrestling aren't the target audience. Oh god. Yeah, they could have just done Randy versus Cody without the Pat McAfee stuff. I know it was ordered from above, but that's unfortunate way to sour what could have just been, oh my god, he's gonna kill his protege. Oh my god, big spinebuster by that person that, oh god, chop block. Varsity Club and Grapple Division haven't really interacted overly much in this match, but when they have, it has been violent. Oh god. That tack bag is, well, I called attention to it. It's looming in my mind, and oh my god, muscle buster by Alexi Lamu to Carl Hallett. Pinfall by Brody Blackwell, and oh, Xander Nichols was playing defense, but Destined with free to break the pin. Uppercut by Hammett, and breaks the pin on Buckwheat before the ref can get down to count. Scotty Loomis, you gotta be quicker than that, my friend. As everyone's rolling, oh my god, tornado kick dropping Brody Blackwell into the pin. Broken up immediately by everybody. This is the chaos that we witness inside this 4-3-2-1 tournament. We thought it was bad last year when it was just, or last season, a bit of both, when it was just a 4-3-2-1 tournament for the singles World Heavyweight Championship challenger, but this time it's tag team varietal. Just be glad we can't do it for trios. Oh my god, into the armbar Is Blair Bouchard gonna tap here? No, she manages to get herself free and punch him in the face. And now, oh, Buckwheat, roly-poly into the pin. Ref was not paying attention at all. Buckwheat had to yell at Scotty Lewis to get his attention, but in doing so, he got Xander Nichols to pay attention to him attempting the pin as well. Oh, ripcord, Rainmaker. There's the pin, Lexi Lamu trying to steal it. 1, 2, 3. Northern Exposure. And amongst it all, getting a victory. That is twice now they've won here in some very tough circumstances. Colossal Championship Wrestling, they're making it their home turf tonight. Well, we continue onwards to just regular competition now, I suppose. The only standard, no gimmicks attached, no tournaments attached, singles match of the evening. Let us see how it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles bout and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing the competitors first, crowning his way down, now fighting out of the red corner. He is your current reigning and defending CCW Men's First Blood Champion, Caleb Adams. Yeah, there's a difference. Matches go longer. I think matches go not significantly longer, but they do go a bit longer, and I've got custom sliders which I can send to you if you like the feel of the stuff you've been able to catch from me, but I don't dislike it, so they didn't ruin it, that's for sure. Let me get that link. I'll just drop it into your Discord. Copy link. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing his opponent. Currently makes way down, now fighting out of the blue corner, being accompanied to the ring by Isabella Patterson. He is the Relentless King, Kevin Parsons. Kevin Parsons had some very inflammatory words to say over the weekend, from the fallout of his First Blood Championship challenge. Adams, you got lucky in the First Blood match. You know you can't beat me in a straight up match. You had to bust me over and beat me, which is cowardly. Rumors you're a college star in the amateur wrestling division, but so what? You can beat college talent. You can't beat me straight up. So how about a rematch? We can't bust me open. Well, Fred Gondrol heard it. Caleb Adams not so infused, but let us see how this one goes. And of course, Kevin Parsons said he had to be busted open to lose, but Kevin Parsons at any point could bust open Caleb Adams in this one and steal the First Blood Championship from Adams. But he may have poked the bear, because Caleb Adams is a wrestler's wrestler. His first match in ATWE, he became the Hardcore Champion. He's a three-time men's First Blood Champion. He's held it in every single season that we have records for. And I actually got my 2K17, I launched it up again, and apparently at some point I deleted my save file because I do not have anything of 2K17, so Season 1 is lost. Any information I might have been able to glean from it, I've apparently we've lost it along the way, which sucks. But yeah. Oh god, rake in the eyes. I figured him being like an all-American athlete, baseball, bit of wrestling, let's give him some Americana themed stuff that is the same colour format as Blake Bishop, as in mostly black and white, and then the boots match Blake's trunks. And oh my god, Kevin Parsons, the relentless king, he's bowing to Caleb Adams. Nigel Davies trying to give him a bit more time, but he's going to take issue with that referee, I suspect. Where's that referee? He tried to fuck on me. He bowed down to Caleb Adams. Yeah, that was me fetching logos for Vertigo Senior. Yeah, I got blown my mind. Shock horror. One. Kick out. Oh god, up kick there by Caleb Adams. DDT. The relentless king definitely was trying to get a count out victory. He bowed to Adams on the outside. Nigel Davies extended the count a little bit to let Adams into the ring, and that may have earned him the ire of one of our up-and-coming stars here in CCW, but the diving spear from the second rope. Now, oh god, dropping knee on the knee. And pins the ankle to do it again. And Caleb Adams trying to roll to safety, but you've not rolled far enough, Adams. Manages to slip underneath the arm. And again, just avoidance is king right now. And pumping bicycle kick. Dear Lord. Right through the face of Parsons. Trips the leg and, oh god, after it again. God, that left knee of Caleb Adams seemingly the target and stepping through into the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter. He's been working on that leg that entire match. You'll see him just going after that knee and he's wrenching on it. Caleb Adams, managing just to fight free, but oh god. Bicycle knee drops him. And to the red corner. Oh, face bounced off the turnbuckle. Scoops him, slams him. What goes up must come down from the higher end district. Kevin Parsons is calling Adams to his feet. Meteor, but no. Adams out of the way. Adams felt danger coming and he got out of dodge. Haluva kick avoided. Kicks the knee. Oh, ducks under. And Parsons, you can tell that was going to take Adams' head off. With how much force he threw behind that line, collapsing to his feet after missing the elbow to the face. Dodges out the way, punch, fastball punch, avoids this Parsons. That's what busted him open in their title fight. Off the ropes, hip toss. Scoops him up against the turnbuckle, fried it. Okie dokie. 1, 2, 3. And Kevin Parsons, man of his word. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Kevin Parsons. And the crowd is not amused about it, but what he said is true, evidently. Able to put down Caleb Adams in singles competition here. Well, let's continue on. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, for my contest is a fatal 4-way tag team bout, and it is scheduled for one fall and a part of the 4-3-2-1 tournament. Introducing the competitors first, currently making their way down, now fighting out of the red corner, the team of Owen Young and Jackie Bruce. They are the Buzzy Hit house. Owen Young on your left, Jackie Bruce, the center of your screen right now. Buzzy hit house collectively, looking to get their way towards the world-class tag team championship. Only one way to really do that, and that is victory after victory after victory. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the second team, currently making their way down, now fighting out of the neutral corner. The team of Caleb Carter III and Philip Diamond III. They are third degree. Out from Caleb to Caleb. Third degree have arrived. The crowd does not like him. Of course, Caleb Carter's sister married to his tag team partner. There's rumor that they've got a new manager as well, third degree. Selena Diamond, wife of Philip III. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the third team, currently making their way down, they are fighting at the other neutral corner. The team of Phil Izzy and Eric Staffer. They are the Way. The Way have an invisible friend with them, it would seem. Yeah, just awaiting the arrival of our final team, and then we'll be underway with our second of 4 3-2-1 tournaments for the evening. Or tournament matches, I should say. Sensational Phil Izzy. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the fourth and final team, currently making their way down the aisle. Fighting out of the blue corner, the team of Flash Cruz and Jack Nova, Neon Pulse. Crowd not necessarily loving Neon Pulse, but that is perhaps warranted. They debuted here in CCW with a fight against Demolition Dollhouse, the current World Series champions, who are currently in search of a fourth member just so that they can, well, you know, defend the World Series championships in a non-handicap situation. And there will be a contendership match on episode 8 of Titans to determine who challenges Red Dawn and their third person for the World Series championship. Of course, Veronica Showtime, part of the Golden Gauntlet for the World Heavyweight Championship. Also, next week on Titans, there will be 2 fatal 4-ways. One between Joseph Anarchy, Sean Hunter, and Henry Allen, as well as Lance Knight. The other will be between Veronica Showtime, Sotelo, Blake Bishop, and Ryoma. So the competitors who held the championship in season 1 and only season, well, in season 2 and only season 4, and then all the other folks who held gold in season 3 will fight the winners of the respective Fatal 4-Ways will get entries number 7 and 8 to be randomly coin flipped. Or whilst the losers, the ones that take the fall in their respective Fatal 4-Ways, will enter number 1 and 2 into the gauntlet. They have to run the entire thing if they want to walk away with the World Heavyweight Championship. And the other 4 competitors, well, they will just be randomly between 3 and 6. And oh, down goes Scotty Loomis. That was unnecessary. Lots of colour in this match. And then you've got Third Degree. We're just here and there. Monochrome ass outfits. Going for that simplistic, minimalistic chic, as it were. But I think oh my god. Jackie Bruce just pouring out thumbtacks. Feels like every single one of these matches we've seen the tacks emerge. Oh, table. Slid into the ring and alley-oop face buster by Jackie Bruce to Jet Nova. Oh my god, Caleb Carter III flying through the skies in the background. How did you miss everyone, Eric Stoffer? How? Yeah, the camera looked at him in shame because he sprungboard into the very dead center of everybody else and missed everyone. Thrown around. Oh, and now he's tripped over. Eric Stoffer, I think if he doesn't win this, he needs to get a CTE check because, dear lord. He's not doing great in this match. Breathing heavy through the mouth as well by the looks of it. And we'll roll up there onto Caleb Carter III, immediately broken up by his tag partner. There's more tacks. I can see the tag bag. One of these days, some sick fuck's gonna have Lego in there. Or glass. Oh god, Owen Bruce. Owen Pierce. Owen Young. Owen Pierce dead on. Owen Young has it. I was conflating their names. Jackie Bruce, Owen Young. Oh god, chop block. Oh, suplex. Jackie Bruce again, the one. Okay, I thought he was going to be the guy to pour out the tax for a second time. Oh, went for it. Dead candy almost. Uh-oh, Phil Dunn the third with a DDT. Spike and Flash Cruiser's here. We are having just a wild time with these Fatal 4-Way tag matches. Oh, roll up. Broken up. Oh my god, rings a zap nearby. Caleb Carter III, but he gets stomped on the top of his chrome dome. God damn. No, not a chrome dome, he's not bald. That's Eric Stoffer. Phil Izzy kicking out, and Owen Bruce lucky that, Owen Young, lucky he spotted that. Oh my god, Phil Izzy just about stole victory. If it weren't for Jet Cruz being saved, Jet Nova being the savior of his tag partner Flash Cruz. Rolls out the way, punches. Oh my god, floating him over DDT. now that Phil Izzy was dead set on taking him to the red corner, but the referee was in the way. This is just chaotic. You'd love to see it. Colossal Championship Wrestling thrives in this sort of environment where violence is aplenty. It's the gold standard of concrete-based violence in the South Pacific. Of course, we emanate live from Auckland, New Zealand, the largest city in my home country. The only city by some metrics, but kicked out at one. God, drop kick. Lariat taken down, Phil Izzy. Oh, Eric Stoffer, Phil Izzy also can take him down, but... Welcome back. Only things you've missed so far is violence. And a broken pin, but a kick out at the same time. This is just absolute pure bedlam and chaos inside this ring right now. Cutter! Diamond Cutter! His name is Philip Diamond. The third. Springboard drop kicks the back of the head. Oh, he's just standing still. His bell was rung heavily. Uh-oh, slight headlock punch to the face. Kicks out the back of the knee, and Caleb Adams was defeated by Kevin Parsons in their last competition. So Parsons, the call out of Adams may have very well been true. He defeated the First Blood champion via pinfall. And oh my god, pouring attacks on the face of Jackie Bruce. We had to cut away because that is nasty work. DDT onto the tax. Caleb Carter III is going to have to pay a lot of money to his plastic surgeon to get that fixed. He's the sort that would care enough to do that. And uh-oh, trying for it but getting interrupted, so let's look at the other one from the way. Oh, what happened to him? What happened to you? Ref counted, nothing because it's going to get broken surely. Feet on the ropes by Philip Diamond III. Yells at him. Oh god, back breaker, neck breaker. Yes, two. Kick out by Caleb Carter III. Flash Crew's getting caught. No, spinning soul butt. To Eric Stoffer kicking Owen Young in the face. Oh god, frog splash caught with the knees. Philip Diamond III can't get off his back. Finally manages it, and uh-oh. Jackie Bruce, what goes up must come down. Choke slam. Oh, go float over DDT. No, Northern Lights release. Philip Diamond the third. Just drop in Flash Cruise. One broken up by Jet Nova. Float over DDT. Oh god, kicks out the knee. Oh, Shining Wizard. Oh, kick out at two. I thought that was it when nobody broke it. I thought we were about to see the end of this match with Third Degree emerging victorious and the referee just colliding with Jackie Bruce or vice versa. Oh god, TKO onto attacks. Broken up by Bruce immediately. And oh god, skull crushing finale. Neck breaker. Pinfall. Caleb Carter playing defense. And he played distraction long enough that Philip Diamond III could get the fall. And, well, typical of these dicks. Look at that. Absolutely unnecessary. Threw him out of the ring onto the tax. There's a table underneath one of the corners. And Third Degree getting the victory. Christ, that's a thumbtack right in his track here. Well, we continue on from that to C1 Cup competition now. Ladies and gentlemen, flying contest is a C1 Cup match scheduled for one fall, the 10-minute time limit. Introducing the competitors first, currently making her way down now, fighting at the red corner. She is the Death Tiger, Tiger Matsuda. One of 3 Tigers running it here in CCW. Of course, the former world heavyweight champion, 2-time Tiger of Kyoto, Ryoma. Then we have the White Tiger, as well as Matsuda. But Matsuda bears no relation to either of those men. However, she is the sister of Sarah Misawa, a fellow C1 Cup competitor, and there is no love lost between those 2 blood relatives. Like Pearl and Buckwheat, they are constantly at one another's throats, and they will get the chance to show that for truth in Blackpool. The 5th round of the C1 Cup is very familial, shall we say. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing her opponent, currently making her way down now, fighting out of the blue corner, representing the Trust Fund, Tiffany Price. And Tiffany Price is a bit pissed off at the officiation of her last C1 Cup match. She jumped Mia Nishimura in her entrance, and what happened, instead of Tiffany Price being able to just beat up Nishimura, throw into the ring, get a quick victory, what happened instead was the ref threw the match out and both women were awarded 1 point each instead. So her devious plan to walk away with some 3 points was cut in half by the referee call. She's on 3 points, 1 point behind the leaders of Kayla Turner, Morgan Justice. She's looking ahead to 5 now and establish herself at the front of the pack. Refs call for the bell. Nigel Davies, your official here in your penultimate match of the evening. Waistlock lifts her up, slams her down. Floated over. Oh, springboard. Oh, just out the way is Tiffany Price though. Collar and elbow once more. Wrenching around. And dear Lord. Oh God, wrenching the arm. Almost pulling it out of socket. And deep arm drag. Lariat. Oh, hammer locked her arm and side direction leg sweep. Tiffany Price is a technical wizard, to say the very least. Oh God. How? Spin so bad, and I believe that hammerlock Russian leg sweep is gonna be a focal point for Tiffany Price. Going after the arm. or arms, I suppose, of Tiger Matsuda. Much like Kevin Parsons was after Caleb Adams' knee earlier on tonight. Price is not going to let Matsuda stretch those arms in any way other than discomfort once she walks out of this match. Refs counter free. Neck breaker. Stomps out the knee, and now on the outside. Headstand. Reaching that headlock. Oh, God. As deep as physically possible. Count of 7, thrown towards the barricade. Tiffany Price, count of 8. She's saying, no sweat off my back. Tiger Matsuda on her back on a count of 9 and 10. Tiffany Price via count out. Now for 2 points. Tiger Matsuda, unfortunate for her, but that is a loss tonight. Remains on 2 points in this tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event of the evening, and is a fatal 4-way tag team bout scheduled for one fall, and a part of the 4-3-2-1 tournament. Introducing the competitors first, currently making their way down, now fighting out of the red corner, Chain Gang and Kevin Danger, the Redemption. Well, Redemption, unlike the escaped convict of Paulo Jr., these two, as well as their compatriot Derek Fader, still serving time. This is part of their community service, part of their parole duties, is their obligations is they needed to find a job. They needed to do something that would give back to the community, and well, it's entertainment for folks here in New Zealand and around the world, and it is gainful meaning. Well, it's gainful employment. Keeping on the straight and narrow with this. They're still technically in remand, but oh God, this is familiar. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the second team, currently making their way down, now fighting out of the sexy corner. The team of Ace Star and Simon Stud. They are the Heartthrobs. Well, in the 15-team rumble at the start of the season, Chain Gang was the first man to enter the ring entirely. Then it was Ace Star, and unfortunate for these two men, number 3 was Simon Stud, and they were not able to take advantage of the numbers game because the competitors came in too fast and strong to take advantage and work together. The Heartthrobs are here. That's a team. Well, we just saw this stablemate pick up a count-out victory over Tiger Matsuda. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the third competitors, currently making their way down, now fighting out of the money corner, representing the trust fund, the team of flawless Cash Anderson and the glorious Jeff Coin. Now Cash and Coin here representing the trust fund. And one of the paws was saying he loves you. Well, Cash Anderson inside the ring, a little flippy dippy doo. He's like, look at us, we're rich. And of course, those aren't actually real dollar bills flown down from the ceiling. It's the trust fund's QR scanner code for their currency, their cryptocurrency. That was the word I was looking for. So if you feel like wasting your money, there's that, and it also has another QR code to the NFTs. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the fourth and final team, currently making their way down, now fighting out of the blue corner, the team of North and Simo White. They are the Battleflies. Crowd not taken well to the Battleflies tonight, but North and Simo White have arrived. Our final contest, your main event. One of these four teams will join Third Degree and Northern Exposure in a triple threat match on the next episode of Titans. There will be two triple threats. There will be our main event, the Fatal 4-Way between four of the people to half the people to hold the World Heavyweight Championship here in CCW, and its prestigious lineage. Super kick puts down Simon Studd. North just single-handedly wiping out the half robs. And they are bringing it to Simon Studd right now. But Simon Studd, small package. Ref there to count. Nothing because Jane Kelly took too long to get to the fall. Scooping a slam there by Simo White. Battleflies music was still just playing underneath the music, underneath the violence. It stopped now, but oh god, I think there was a corpse of A-Star thrown to break the fall on Simo White. Springboard dropkick to the booty of North, but Simon Studd did not put enough effort on it, or enough force behind it. Heartthrobb's working together to try and take down North against the ropes. He's got them up. Oh my god, the slingshot powerbomb using the ropes to his advantage, and power slam puts down Jeff Coyne. Sent on for your troubles. Then turns his attention to A-Star to Simo White. Uh-oh. That's Chain Gang's ass we were looking at there, folks. Lariat by North off the springboard, and just slapping Kevin Danger is Simo White. He does not cinch Kevin's last name. Oh god, Senton just absorbing A-Star's kick. And now North had Simon Studd up, but slipped that back into a backstabber. It's the final Fatal 4-Way contest in the 4-3-2-1 tournament. And bodies are everywhere. Trust Fund, Redemption, the Heartthrobs, and Battleflies all fighting to join Third Degree and Northern Exposure. Coin just relentless with the stomps to break up the fall before hitting a Kamagoya, and of course Simo White's the one to get out of the tax this time. That sick little gremlin. A-Star's like, no, you don't get those. I don't want those. God. The Heartthrobs do not want to be caught inside the thumbtacks, but Simon Studd particularly getting caught by a particularly painful hoist as the teardrop suplex. Trifecta being hit on him by Simo White. Oh dear Lord. Deadlift going into the turnbuckle pads, and oh my god, Chain Gang setting up a table on the outside. Oh, waiting for a chop block, but Cash able to steal himself long enough to resist. He tossed there. Jeff Coyne trying to take Kevin Danger to the apron, but frankly, not strong enough. Kevin Danger fought him every step of the way, and he didn't get very far. And oh my god, what a drop kick there by North. Saito suplex by Simo White. Oh god, roll up. Power. Oof, on display there by Simo. North and Kevin now. No, Chain Gang, excuse me, I mixed up the Redemption members. Here's Kevin Danger. Oh my god, roll up by Simon Studd on Simo White, broken up by Cash Anderson of all people. Roll through, kept up, Enzi, Guri to Coyne's tag partner, Cash Anderson by Simon Studd, and now, oh god, 1, 2, 3, oh, Kevin Danger, okay. He was about to introduce some more of himself to this match with those thumbtacks. Amazingly yet to come out of the bag, but North is going to change it. No, they've decided against it. Instead taking it to Simon Studd, like, leave Simo alone. Oh my god, slammed him down on the tag bag. You can see him clutching his back in. Simo. God damn it, game. Oh my god, pouring up the thumbtacks. And then all over the Heartthrobs member Simon Studd's crotch and around him, just spilling. And then sentoning him. Oh, no. Simo. Oh my god, the power to do that to Chain Gang. Kevin Danger inadvertently just sitting in the tax, but he's got this big jumpsuit on from prison. So he's not necessarily going to field him as much as some of his opponents in this one, like a Heartthrob, for example. Speaking of, oh god. Ooh, avoids the fall-away slam by landing on his feet, and oh my god, Code Red! Into the pin. Simo's right there to break it. This is just violence, and I love it, and uh-oh. No. Ooh, I thought that Jeff Coyne was about to drive A-Star's face into the tax. Breaks up the pin to Kevin Danger. Pile driver to Cash Anderson. Simo White now picking up his partner, Jeff Coyne. Into a pin. Simon Studd broken up by North, returning to the ring. Who picks up Kevin Danger, his partner of the Chain Gang. Sweeps up the leg. Handstand leg drop. Oh my god, the power. Gorilla press. Hakarana. A lot of people down right now. Pin. Oh, stomps the back of Star's head. And now, oh my god, wheelbarrow stunner. Simo White with the pin. 1, 2, 3. And now, oh god, you just sat on the tax, North. But Simo White pinning Simon Studd, I believe. And just like that, the battle flies. Win and advance to the third. Well, to the free portion of the 4-3-2-1 tournament, where they will get their chance of revenge against Northern Exposure for what happened inside the Hell in a Cell structure, and where they'll get a chance to defeat Third Degree as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been the Animatic Entity. You've been yourselves. We're going to catch you next time on Sundays.